You ever get one of those ideas stuck in your head and it just won't come out? Well, that happened to me a couple weeks ago. And unfortunately, the idea I had, I just can't quite get to work. But all is not lost. With every good idea that you have and you allow yourself to be creative with, you may not succeed with that idea, but you may get success in something else. And that's exactly what happened here. So with that, let me show you this new, exciting recipe. Now, while most of my recipes are very forgiving and do not need a scale, this one will definitely require a scale. Want to go ahead and place your bowl on, then zero this out. Now that we have it zeroed, the first ingredient will be egg white powder. And guys, I know that I use a lot of egg whites, but for this recipe, it has to be egg white powder. We're going to go ahead and add 20 grams. This next ingredient I've had in my pantry for several months, but this is the first time I'm using whey protein. And guys, I did my research, and the research that I did said that if it's grass-fed whey protein, then it's good for the carnivore diet. So we're gonna go ahead and take 20 grams of whey protein. Now with my mixer on the lowest setting, I'm just gonna go ahead and get these mixed up a bit before I add my next ingredient. Next, we're gonna need water. I'm gonna pour this in till I reach 50 grams of water. You do not want to add any more, so slow down once you get close. But we'll go ahead and get these mixed up. This is the texture you're looking for. I'm gonna go ahead and set this to the side because I need to get out my scale. And guys, this is very important when you do this. One mistake you do not want to make in this recipe is adding these in while measuring them. Get your measurement first, then add them in. And you'll see why here in a minute. We're going to go ahead, put this cup on here, and see what it weighs. We're sitting at 69. I'll transfer this to a bowl so that I can get the weight of my measuring cup. That's at 19, so we're using 50 grams pork rinds. Now we're gonna go ahead and get this mixed up because you're gonna see how quickly these pork rinds react in this mixture. So we'll go ahead, get this going. You're gonna see it's a bit soft right now, but you're gonna notice it's gonna start to season up. And that's exactly what you want. You want this to start season up just like this. We're gonna continue to mix it until you have crumbles just like that. It looks like I'm on the last of my wax paper. Hopefully I have enough to do this. I will definitely have enough to show you guys the process. So we're gonna go ahead and use the rest of this wax paper. Now you'll find that this is a much harder dough, and guys, let me tell you, make sure you soak this once you get done using this bowl. You want to go ahead and get all of this off the side walls, and then you want to go ahead and knead this together. Again, guys, this is the only time this will work. Once we've spread this out, it's no longer going to work. So you have to make sure when you knead this the first time that it is the only time. So go ahead, press it out, then we're going to go ahead and lay it down. You want to go ahead and get it centered in your wax paper. You want to press this out with your fingers as much as you can. Know that you're just going to roll this one time. You won't be able to get by with rolling it a second time with the excess pieces. I'll go ahead and take a little piece off here so you guys can see just how thin this needs to be. That is ultra thin. So this is the thickness you want. Just about the thickness of a corn tortilla, as you can see right there. This is what we want. And guys, this is an excellent tool. This tool is actually made for making cakes, but it works excellent for cutting out crackers on the ketogenic diet. Get as close to the edge as possible, cut these out, and that's it. These come right out. Then you can simply tear these off and lay them down. So this is the bland carnivore recipe, and you can add salt and pepper to it if you would like. But for the keto version, I added 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 1 teaspoon parsley. And then I followed that up by putting them in a Ziploc baggie and coating them with Parmesan cheese. Those of you on carnivore can go ahead and use something like bacon grease. But since I'm on the low carb diet, I'm gonna be using extra virgin olive oil. I have my temperature set at 340 and we're ready to start frying these up. We'll go ahead and get these in the grease. Don't let them stick together either. Make sure they're separated or else they will stick. This is the salt I prefer. It's ultra fine popcorn and nut salt. It works excellent. You see how fine that is. Now to show you guys. This is one done at 320. You can see it's a very light crisp. This is one done at 340. You can tell it's a much crispier crisp. This is one done at 350. You could tell it's an even harder crisp. And if you like this video, I'm sure you'll like these as well. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.